Okay. No strobe. Good. Six, 7, 8. All right. Okay, I'm waiting to get the new link.
Okay.
Okay. They're ready to give me the new link,
Okay.
and I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Okay, I sent you the restart link.
Okay.
Okay, let me know when you're all shared up.
Good to go.
Okay, here you go. When it says on the air, you're on the air.
Okay.
Oh, it's strobing again.
What the hell?
Look at that. Move your hand. Yeah, it's the timer. Huh.
Damn that
Let me
timer.
see what happens when I shut off the timer.
Yeah.
Who knew?
That's not supposed to happen.
Look at that. When we started the timer, she started strobing. And I take off the timer and she's back to real time. What's your timer? Oh, we can't change the scene.
No, just let me in.
Okay.
It's not opposite.
Welcome back, Krista.
You want to sit down, Tom?
Well, while they're fixing the stuff, I am Kelly, for those that don't know me. I am taking over Mick's show right now while his roommate's recovering and starting to get better. So, Ange, if you're watching, I hope you feel better and get home safe. And
Put it in the center of the screen.
technical difficulties, and I was strobing. So,
Which starts? Oh, you did it. Okay. Okay, you're on the air.
okay, so we're back on the air. But we had some technical issues, Mick, that got taken care of. But tell Ange I feel better, Mick, and that I hope she feels better and everything. So, speedy recovery. Yeah, the norm. But anyway, for those that don't know me, I'm Kelly, Mick's girlfriend. I took over his show as a solo person right now. So you get me by myself this time to do some tarot readings and everything else that you may want to ask that's normal. So Mick, get that out of your head. But anyway, tomorrow is Nickel City Wrestling Nightmare at St. Mary's. It's their Halloween show type thing. And we have some amazing matches going to happen tomorrow. First off, we have the Heavyweight Championship. This is with Latina Latin Soldier versus the reigning champ, Mad Dog, versus Dakota Orion. That's going to be a sight to see. And there's a few surprises that's going to happen during that match, from what I understand. But I'm not going to give it out unless you're there. So you come out and watch that one. Then there is a few other matches going to happen. Oh, well, Krista, who said I was normal? I date Mick. That normalcy went out the window. And the tag team match, that's going to be an interesting one. It's the High Flying Dynasty, which is Shadow Senior and Shadow Junior, against the Budget Busters, aka they're also known as the Pissed Off Veterans. Don't ask. I don't know why, but yeah. And maybe, from what I heard through the grapevine, there's another tag team that's going to be in there. Who knows? But this match is a TLC match. For those that don't know, it's a table, ladder, and chair match. Hopefully there's no other surprises that will happen in that one, but we shall see. Then there is a Candy Cup Royale that's going to happen, ranging anywhere from 5 to maybe 15 or 20 people in that match. They will get a cup, and they can cash that cup in at any time for any championship that they want to go for. And what I heard through the grapevine, don't quote me on anything, that Kodiak is in that match and will have some business to take care of. And I have a feeling he's going to win and go after a certain someone. Names will not be said, but I am assuming, so don't quote me. I could be wrong. And there is another match that's been going on for the last couple of months, which is Ace Traverse against Jeremiah Richter. Now, that is going to be another match to see. Very interesting. Love both wrestlers and everything, but I have a feeling that I hope and pray that Ace wins, but we shall see. I have nothing against either wrestler, but we shall see. And I better see some people that are local out there at that show. There are still tickets available. Doors open at 6 p.m. Well, actually, no, not 6 p.m., 5:30, but Shadowcat time, 5:45. First match should be around 6 o'clock or a little after, and then go from there. So, and there's a costume contest for the kids, and I believe for the adults as well. So, come out, enjoy the matches, and a costume contest if you want to dress up. And then tomorrow morning, me and Mick will be at Snuggled in Love for their Halloween event and stuff like that. So, yeah, we have a pretty busy weekend. But we shall see. And whoever wants a tarot reading, please feel free to comment and I'll give you a reading. If not, you can ask me any questions that you feel like you want to ask about tarot reading and everything else too. And if there's not going to be anything, we'll cut it short. Hi, Carrie. I know this is the first time you probably see me by myself on here, Carrie. Mick had a family thing going on with Ange. She's in the hospital again, so. Okay. Do you want a general or do you want a specific question? And Mick, what the hell do you mean by that? Okay. Yes, I shared it to Deadpool, Mick. And Carrie, I got you, girl. But Mick, spam him. And Audrey, I got you, girl. Just let me do Carrie's and then I'll get you. Okay, Carrie, Larry, I will get to him after I do Audrey's. Mick, you're getting one after Audrey. Okay, Carrie. First one up for you, my love, is perfection. I mean, purification. This one, I'm seeing that there are some things that you have seen that's around the house that I'm noticing that with TJ in specific, that there has been some struggle still. There, is that better, Mick? That he's been purified of all things that he's been dealing with here on earth. So when he got to the other side, he's no longer in pain, no longer in any suffering. So hence the reason of the purification, and I see that with him. And I see that you guys have also been through the purification as well. And everything too. So with that being said, he's always on your side, Carrie, and he'll help you have the pure spirit within you and helping you and guiding you through everything. So don't lose the hope on that. And the next one for you is the uncertainty, which is the thicket of thorns. So with the uncertainty, you don't know what's going to happen in the next moment or the next stage in life. But just know that the uncertainty that you see that's in front of you will always be outshadowed by the hope that you have that you'll see TJ again. And knowing that you have a lot of family around you and everything else may go through. So don't hesitate to ask questions and everything to Carrie about anything that has to do with TJ, because the uncertainty will never stop in you because you'll always have those questions. But just know TJ is by you and will help you through this too. And then Toya, you can ask any question that you want as long as it's reasonable and I can answer it. Carrie, next up is the Nightingale. I have a feeling that you and your son like to look at birds when he was around. And you keep seeing the nightingales every once in a while, and that reminds you. Oh, you're welcome. And that reminds you of him. No matter what bird it is, it reminds you of him, especially the nightingales. And I see the nightingale means love for you and happiness and joy, because that will bring you peace at the end of the day, knowing that TJ is on the other side and is waiting for you. He's also there with your family members that also have passed before him. So just know that he's waiting for you when that time comes. Hopefully in another 40, 50, 60 years. So not too soon. But with the nightingale, just know that there's no more uncertainty. And those feathers are left by TJ. So just know that you are loved and well taken care of with that. So anything bird related, it will help you get through those times. And then next up is Red Riding Hood for you. I have a feeling that TJ liked Red Robin Hood or Red Riding Hood and stuff like that when he was growing up. Because I'm seeing like the color red and the movie or the cartoon playing in the background when he was growing up, or it's something that you can relate to as well. And I'm seeing more of the wolves by you too, because he's got 2 wolves by him on the other side. I have a feeling that yes, they have Latoya, and it may have happened. And I think that's in the past. And Lover's Lane, I will get to you after a few other ones. And yes, they have Latoya. But just know that, Carrie, that these people are always going to be with you, especially with TJ. Oh, he is, Carrie. He is. Definitely for sure. He is the leader of the pack. And Latoya, I can after the few other readings I have. And next up, Carrie, is playfulness and a challenge. Because these two go hand in hand. The playfulness is I feel adventurous, and the challenge is I embrace all tests. So these two are hand in hand with you, Carrie. I see with the playfulness that TJ still has that playfulness with you. Even though he has gone on to the other side, he still does that playfulness every once in a while with you and the family. More so you than the other family members. But he still plays around with you guys and jokes with you, even though he's crossed. He gives those like little subtle ties. And what the challenge with that is I'm seeing that there's been instances where you know that he's there, but you don't. Hence the reason why there's the playfulness right there. And I'm seeing both hand in hand. So the challenge is, do you think it's playfulness from TJ or do you think it's something else? That's where you gotta really like ask a certain question like, hey, TJ, is that really you? And you know the question, you know the answer to that when he does it for you. So be prepared and be looked out for that because you know how TJ liked to play around and that he had that jokiness with him. It was contagious to all that has known him and that's been around him. So that's why it's going to be challenging because I also see with the playfulness, there's one other spirit that you know that has crossed that had the playfulness in them. So always ask the question, because that's where the challenge comes in. Ask the question, is that really TJ playing with you or if it's someone else? So, with that being said, Carrie, it's always going to be TJ. And that's good. And he usually tells you if it's him because he'll give you like a little specific thing in there that will know that it's him. Hi, Magic Tales. Okay. Who was next? I believe it was Audrey that was next. Audrey, are you still here? And if she's not here, then I think it was Carrie's husband afterwards. And if those two are not here, then I'll go on to the next person. Oh, you're welcome, Carrie. Okay, and you wanted a general. Okay, I will do Larry's after Audrey's. And Audrey, you wanted a general, right? Okay, I got you, girl. April, that person may. You're welcome. April, I see there's like a deception in there. So there is a deception that you have to actually be entwined and see what your intuition tells you. And I'm saying that your intuition may be right on that. Oh, I will let him know, Carrie, once I'm done with Aubrey's. Okay. Audrey, your first card is endurance is the key to success. So this one I am seeing with you that there has been a shift in yeah, I see that, Mick. And we'll discuss that after. So this one, Audrey, I'm seeing that there's like a career change or... Yes, Carrie, he does. I'm seeing with this, there's like a career change that you've come across, or there's going to be a possible career change or an advancement that's in your job right now if you have one. You've endured through so much right now in this current position or the position that you're going through right now. I'm seeing too with all the Northern Lights that this will give you the success that you may will go through, and that you will endure through it all, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. The key to your success is within you, and I'm seeing it's a positive one because you are going through so much right now in your career and in family life, but you will always endure through it because the light is with you. And you will actually succeed in anything that you put your mind to, whether it's the career that you're in right now or if it's a possible advancement in another career. You will always go through what you are going through for a reason. And you will always exceed through it and succeed for it because you are a hard worker. And I'm seeing that you will have a positive impact in a team that you are possibly leading right now. So be prepared for a lot more endurance through this because the Spirit will always give you more of a positive note, and they will always push you to the limits that they know you can handle. So don't give up, endure through it, and just know that you will always come out successful. You may put yourself down, but you will be successful in the long run. So don't lose hope on that. And I'm seeing in the next one here that the inner space and the universal knowledge, I'm seeing that you are possibly going to go back to school to get either possibly a master's or a doctorate in a certain field. Hence the reason it's going back to the success. And you'll be knowing how that happens when you are in tune with what you're going through for success and how you see yourself as the successful person that you are. So just know that the inner space that you have is the peace that you have too, as well. And understand where that success is coming from within yourself. So don't be so hard on yourself. Always try to succeed and push yourself to that next bar. Reach for the star, especially the bright ones that you see right here. Go for it and understand why you're succeeding and understanding why you're going after that bar, because those stars are only yours for the reaching. And with that, you will be having a healer moment, which is in this card. I see there is a possible spiritual side that you will come to heal. For those that know you, you probably will become a healer in the next little bit here. You are actually in tune with the stars and with the spiritual side. So that's why I'm seeing healer come up in the next card here. Because there is a certain part of you that is a healer, but you haven't seen that yet of you. And with the third eye, I'm seeing that you have been opened up to that side. So, with that being said, the third eye is right here in the middle of your forehead. For that, if you don't know that, it's like right here above your eyes and above your nose. I'm seeing that it's been opened, but you haven't been able to touch into it quite yet. With that being said, I would actually go into a reputable shop near you that sells crystals and that actually has people that you can talk to one-on-one, because I don't know where you live or what area you live in, but just know that there are good people that are out there that would help you better understand that as well. And you can always message me and I can try to help you as well. And with those people that you have around you, ask and always ask them questions like, hey, is my third eye open, or is this open? How do I go about becoming understanding and helping you in that path? And with the healer part in you, you'll see that you will be able to help other people more than what you have been, and they will be drawn to you as well. So don't be afraid when that healer part comes out in you, and just be happy with where you are. Don't rush it. Understand it, and then go from there as well. And be thankful that you are a part of the spiritual world now, and understand why you are in this place, and it will help you succeed as well in the other areas that you are trying to strive for. And the next card is the mischief, because with you, I'm seeing in this certain career field that you are taking, there's mischief in some spots of your career that you don't like and that you're trying to deal with, and you want to bite it in the hand, or in the butt, I should say. That's where some of the healer part will come in with you. Try to understand the mischief, but don't engage, because that will hurt your success down in the long run. I'm also seeing with mischief that it may entwine with your family life. So don't let it entwine with the family life, because that will hurt your success as well. So try to have the people that are around you help nip it in the butt. And try to use some protection if they have any protection wise with you, and understand how to go around it. And be more fruitful in that area, and understand why you're letting certain things into your life that's going to cause you mischief. So please don't stress yourself. Just try to understand it and try to reach out to those that have been in the spiritual world with dealing with certain things to see how they can help. And I hope that helps. And Carrie, is Larry still there and you still there? Latoya, I got you, girl. If Carrie's husband's still here, I'll do him first and I got you. Oh, you're welcome, Audrey. Okay, Carrie. Did he want to know about TJ? Okay, got you guys. Lover's Lane, yours is coming up. Okay, Larry. First one up for you is Road Warriors. I'm seeing here, Larry, you and TJ were like the best of friends while you were. I'm seeing that you guys were like the best of friends on the road trips that you guys would do. Hence the reason why Road Warriors would come up first for you guys. He's always riding with you guys no matter what you're doing. He loves the car rides. To this day, he still does. And I see that with this, I'm seeing him when he was younger, he would always hold on to like a little teddy bear or something. That way he had like a little buddy with him in the back seat. And I can still see him in the back seat holding on to it. While you guys are driving around, he's sitting in the back seat with his teddy bear at his age and everything too. Just know that he is and always will be your road warrior, no matter who he's with, especially if it's you, Larry, or if it's Carrie, or if it's one of his relatives that he had a close bond with. He's always that road warrior with you guys. He loves the car ride still, even in spirit. And I'm seeing too, he's telling me to tell you, Larry, be safe, Dad. Don't get into any injuries. Mick, he would never do that to his family. But I'm seeing TJ yelling at you like, be safe, Dad. Be safe, especially with Mom in the car. Don't injure my mommy. But I'm seeing that, and he's always going to be the warrior that you had with you at all times when you guys were taking a drive someplace or Yeah, I can kind of see that, Mick, with that. So just know, Larry, that he's always going to be your road buddy. He loves the car rides even to this day, even in spirit. So just watch out if the music turns or something. That's him messing with the radio. So don't freak out. It's just him messing with it. So just keep in mind that he's always with you in the vehicle. He loves his car rides with his dad, and especially with his mom. So just know he's with you in the car at all times. He's watching over you guys, and he loves it. So just know he's safe when he's with you, and he loves it. He's protecting you guys through it. And with that being said, this card Chameleon kind of goes in with it. He would like to be like a little trickster, and he would try to be like a chameleon changing color every once in a while, and be like that little trickster in the car. And that's why I'm saying watch when he messes with the radio. And he would always be like the changing of the colors of the trees and stuff. He loved that fall time. He loved it. Especially if he was with you, Dad, with Larry. He'd always enjoy the crisp air, and he'd love the changing of the colors of the trees. So that's why the chameleon popped up too. He loved the changing of colors. I'm seeing he loved some type of like the reptiles and stuff, especially the chameleons, and how they change and stuff. I'm seeing that too with him, and how he has that playful side to him as well. That's why it came up with the road warriors. You guys were always like that. And it ties in with the eternity because he's got a deeper union with you guys now, more so than ever. He's with, like I said, he's with you guys in spirit, especially with you, Larry, because you guys had a remarkable bond, just like he had a remarkable bond with your wife, Carrie. Just know for eternity, you guys will always have that bond, whether it's the spiritual life after we are here on earth, or if one of us is here on earth and someone's in eternal life, you guys will always have that bond, and that union between you guys is special. He loved you and Carrie to death, and even though he never said it a lot, just know he loved the both of you to death and back. Even though he probably never said it that much, he loved you guys. And he loved those that are around him. And the unity and the eternity that you guys have with him is unbreakable. So just know when there's a deeper bond between family members that are still here and the ones that have crossed, you guys are still entwined, and you will always have that eternity no matter where you guys are. And with that, the source comes in, that no matter what, you have a source, and there's a source connection, whether it's spiritually or mentally or physically. There's that source and that bond that draws TJ to you guys. Because you guys were his rock, and he was your guys' rock. Through his cancer, through everything, you guys were his rock, he was your rock. So the source comes up every day that, okay, yeah, our source is still with us because we love our son. No matter where he is, he was always a special kid to us, and will always be our first love as a family. And I can't say it enough that I don't know what it's like to lose a living child to a certain disease or something. I lost my mom to cancer, so I know how it is, but I don't know how it is with a kid. But you guys were entwined and you guys had that special bond for eternity. As your first son and everything, you guys have that special entwinement. And now, okay. But, and like Mick said, he was a big punk, but I never saw that punk side of him. Or maybe I wasn't really paying attention. But also, too, with those two last cards, I see the Wild Rose Fairy, which is love. And I'm seeing the Spirit Guide of Winter, which is retreat. So with these two entwined, you guys loved having like a retreat with each other. No matter if it was big, small, or in between. I kind of saw it a little bit, Carrie, at Snuggle in Love, but maybe I wasn't paying attention too much. But all kids have that punk side in me, well, inside of them, but you never know. They show it when they want to. But I see the retreat and the love because he loved the retreats that you guys went on. And the retreats were something special. The love that you guys had on these retreats were amazing. And he would give anything to do those again. But he is with you guys when you do go on retreats. If you do go on retreats again, he'll always be there. Especially in spirit. Because he wants to be with his family. He wants to be with mom and dad. And his siblings. So he also had a little bit of a wild, adventurous side too. That I gathered from him when he was around and still in the spiritual side. He does have that wildness still in him. That's where he's getting the retreatness from too, is because he loved the retreats. He loved going to like summer camp when he did, if he did. He loved going to the Snuggled in Love events. He loved it all. But just know that he's always going to be with you guys, especially with you, Larry, because he loved his dad. He loved his daddy. He was like a daddy's boy too, just as long as he had a mommy. He was mommy's boy too. But just know that he's always going to be with you guys. His love for you guys will never fade. And I know your love for him will never fade. But just know that he would always be with you guys through thick and thin. And I know Mick will probably not admit to it, but he loved Mick like an uncle. He adored the hell out of him. So just know that he's with you guys, with Carrie and Larry. He's with you guys day in and day out. He loves his road trips and those retreats that you guys take him on, even though he's in the back seat. So just know that he's constantly with you guys. I know we have about less than 16 minutes left, and I don't remember who's next and everything, because I know the comments are flying. Yeah, the few times I've seen him picking on Mick, yeah, I can see that special bond. And Mick loved him. Oh, you're welcome. Latoya, you were next. Benchy, I think you're after Latoya. Latoya, what was your question again? Or if it was a general? Okay, Lover's Lane, I will get to you too if... Okay, I gotcha. Okay, Lover's Lane, I'll get to you. But Latoya, with your question, your first card is Stargazing. It takes a lot of courage to reach out for the stars, to expand the self, but if it is possible. So I'm seeing that right now, currently, there is a possible love spell on you. The stars are aligned for it right now, from what I can gather here, that someone that has had a crush on you or still has a crush on you has put this love spell on you. You'll get your answer if you are out, say, in the country or wherever you are. Try to find a spot where you can actually take a look at the stars to see if they're aligned. If they're aligned, like almost like the Milky Way, but a little bit differently, you'll tell from the answer in that. If you look here on the card, I'm seeing if they're aligned correctly, that you have a spell on you right now that is considered a love spell. This person that I'm seeing is kind of like a tall, maybe I want to say maybe 30s, give or take. But there is someone in your life right now that has a spell on you that's a loved one. Hence the reason why also with the stargazing, I'm seeing like some type of wildflowers in it too, where this person knows that you like certain types of flowers and they're trying to pursue you that way as well by giving you flowers. And they see like being imagined to you and everything and understanding you as well. So I'm seeing the both of these tied in together where they do coincide with each other. So I'm seeing a possible person with this. I'm seeing like either a Scorpio or maybe a Gemini. So I don't know if that's a possibility because I don't know when this person's been born or anything, but I'm seeing those two popping up a majority of the time with you and everything right now. And I'm seeing this person and you have a common thing with like things that have to do with like haunted attractions or something to do with like things like Halloweenish and like stuff like that. And I'm seeing that there's a possibility that you guys have shared death with people that you've known, whether it's together that you've known people that have passed that have been in your friend circle or acquaintances you both have known. So I've seen like a lot of stuff like this too in your possible love spell area with either this Gemini or the Scorpio. Make sure that this person has the right intent for you and that his intentions or her intentions are pure and align with what you want in a possible romantic partnership. If it's not aligned to what you are seeking, then don't pursue it or go after it. And make sure that both your boundaries and this person's boundaries are in tuned, because if these boundaries is not going to really be good for either one of you, so make sure it's going to be aligned. And maybe this person that's been in the past is actually going to come to light, and you will understand why this person's going to be right now. And with regards to the son's father, it's going to be a little bit difficult with that one, because I know how it is, because my personal life, a certain something's going on too with that with me. But just know that the boundaries have to be set, and you guys have to work on everything together. If not, it may not work out. So just be prepared for that. I hope I gave some insight for that for you. And love signs, were you next? LaToya, when we don't plan for things, sometimes the stars in the universe has different ideas for us. There's a lot of things that we don't plan for, but things happen, and personally, I've learned to roll with it or ignore it. Just depends on what my spirits or spirit guides have told me. So you have to kind of learn as you go. And you're welcome. It just depends on how you want to look at it and go about it. So I'm glad I was able to help and everything else. Oh, good night, Carrie, and you're welcome. Anything for you guys. I know TJ's a blessing to everyone that's known him. And if you're going to be at the Halloween party tomorrow, I'll see you then, love. I may have enough time to do another quick one. If no one else, if the one person that wanted one is still here, I'll do a quick one. Next time, Carrie. But I'm always a message away. And Lover's Lane, I'll do it. Did you want a general or I'll see you then, Carrie. Okay. And then Banshee. I'll get to you. Mick, I got about like 4 minutes. That's why I'm kind of doing it quick. Okay. Lover's Lane. As regards to your call center job, I'm seeing there's a lot of uncertainty still. That you are having some trust issues with some of the management, and it's kind of driving you insane, but it's hard for you to understand a few management people and a few of your coworkers. That's why I'm seeing there's like a lot of uncertainty there and understanding of the policies and how to go about certain things. So I say the next time you're in, ask questions to your superiors on what needs to be done and how to go about it. And there's a lot of uncertainty. I see that with like possible money situations coming from this job or possible hours that may be cut or something like that. But understand, if you don't ask the questions to your management, you'll never know how to go about performing how to do things and correctly. So have a meeting with management, see what you can perfect on, or if there's something that you don't need to do. That's why you go from there. And also mention to your management about your coworkers. They have procedures to do there as well. So the uncertainty is to ignore it and go to management and have them take care of things. And the true nature will come about too of what their intents are to do it with. If it's bad or good intentions, you'll see right through it once you go to management. And take it day by day, hour by hour. Go to management and tell them what's going on. And then you'll see the true nature of this uncertainty. So understand how things are going to go. Give it more time. And kind of understand where things go from there. But the true nature of the uncertainty will come after a week. But right now, I'm running out of time, so I won't be able to get to everyone right now. I will probably be on in a couple of weeks to another month or so, give or take some time. But as my boyfriend says, take care, be safe, and see ya.